Hello and welcome, colleagues in the field. My name is Suzanne. You find me on Instagram under soulmate_yoga, and I'm going to guide you through today's mission. Before we get started, get either 2 yoga blocks or 2 books or something that is similar to yoga blocks and allows you to bring the floor a little bit closer. And once you've gathered your props, come to sit on your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop to the side. Adjust the distance between sit bones and heels. And then come to lay on your back. Open your arms to the side. Allow space for your chest, for your heart. And then close your eyes. And take a moment to arrive here. Turn your attention inwards. Connect to your body. Observe how you're feeling right now. Try to let go every tension you might still be holding in your body, especially in your forehead, in your jaw, in your neck or your shoulders. Just relax and soften. And then draw your attention to your breath. And start breathing a little longer, a little deeper. Inhale, long and complete. And then exhale, just as long and complete. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. And if you notice that thoughts are distracting you, just let them go, send them away. Return your attention to your breath. And feel your breath flowing in and out. Observing all the little movements that happen in your body automatically while you're breathing. After your next exhale, keeping your breath calm and steady, slowly blink your eyes open and lift your gaze to the ceiling. And then bring your hands on the outsides of your knees and help yourself with your hands to bring your knees together, pointing up to the ceiling. Lift your feet from the floor, bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees in, and stay here for a moment. Feel your back nice and long on the ground. And then one more time, let your arms drop down to the side, lift your pelvis to your left, and let both of your knees drop over to your right side. Take a breath here. Keep on gazing up to the ceiling. With your next inhale, roll back onto your back. Lift your pelvis to the right and let both of your knees drop to your left. Roll back onto your back. And now, cross your legs on ankle height. Hold on to your knees, to your shin bones, or to the outsides of your feet. And then roll back and forward, coming up to sit with a little rocking move. And from here, directly place your hands in front of you and come into a tabletop position. And if you have your blocks, keep them at the top of your mat so you can grab them when you need them without moving around. Find your tabletop position. Your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Your fingers are spread wide open. Now tuck your toes under and step your legs slightly back so your knees are not under your hips but slightly behind them. Don't move your body weight back. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. Find your breath again. And with your next inhale, start rolling your pelvis forward, arching your spine, look up, and then come to sit with your sit bones on your heels, arms are extended. As you exhale, round your back, pull your navel in, look between your knees, shift your weight back forward, shoulders over your wrists. One more time, inhale, arch, lift your gaze, and sit back, pelvis in direction of the heels, exhale. Roll forward. One more, like a wave. And allow yourself to let the movement become bigger, longer. Just try to move with your breath, mobilizing every vertebra of your spine. One last like this. With your next exhale, arch your spine, look up, stay here. Push your hands into the ground and then walk your hands forward and sink down into puppy dog. So your hips remain up in the air, almost in line with your knees now. Try to bring your chin and your chest to the floor. If this is too much, then come onto your forearms. And try to feel the opening in the chest, in the heart area that this position allows you. Take a deep breath. With your next inhale, activate your hands into the floor. Lift your arms from the floor if you're all the way down. Otherwise, just set your hands back and step back. Your hands under your shoulders, come back into tabletop position. From here, push the ground away, gaze between your hands. Inhale, lift your knees from the floor, and exhale, push back, downward facing dog. And take a moment here to warm up your legs, paddling down your heels one at a time, moving your hips from left to right, doing everything you feel like doing to stretch your legs and prepare to find stillness in this position. Maybe you want to lift both of your heels, you want to bend your knees, anything that could feel good here. One more breath. And then find your downward facing dog. Look at your hands, make sure your fingers are spread wide open, your index finger is pointing straight forward. Your arms are extended, your upper arms are rolling in towards your ears. Your back is nice and long. If you feel like you're rounding your back, then rather bend your knees a little bit. Try to get length into your spine. If your heels are touching the floor, it's not important. Only when your back is straight, you can work on moving your heels towards the floor, extending your legs completely. Now, whatever your downward facing dog looks like, step your left foot a little closer to the right. Extend your right leg up. Point your toes like a ballerina. Bend the right knee. Bring your right heel close to your right glute. And then open your knee in direction of the ceiling. Push into your hands, lengthen your back, stay here. One more breath. With your next exhale, slowly turn the knee back down towards the floor and step the foot back. Downward facing dog. Same thing on the left side. If your right foot is far away from the left, step a little bit closer to be stable. And then extend your left leg up. Point the left toes. Bend the knee. Knee is pointing down here, parallel to the floor. Bring your left heel towards your glute. And then slowly turn the knee up towards the ceiling. Push into your hands. Keep your body weight back towards your right leg. One more deep breath. With your next exhale, turn the knee back down and step it back next to the right downward facing dog. Take a last deep breath here, lengthen your spine, and then lift your gaze, look between your hands And slowly walk your feet forward between your hands for Uttanasana. Bend your knees here. Keep your feet hip distance apart. So you're really comfortable and able to relax as you're folding forward. Release any tension in the shoulders, let your head be heavy, and just hang here for a moment. And then grab the opposite elbow with your hand. So left hand, right elbow, right hand, left elbow. And slowly, carefully start swinging your trunk from left to right. Keep your head, your neck relaxed as you're doing that. Slowly return to center, let go of your elbows. Your knees are still bent. Push your feet into the ground, activate your legs, keep your knees bent and slowly roll up. Vertebra by vertebra. Come up to stand. Take a moment here if there's any other movement you need to do, like rolling your shoulders, rolling your neck, anything else. And then come to the top of your mat and find your Tadasana. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Distribute your weight equally on both sides of your feet, on your heel and on the balls of your toes. Your tailbone is lengthening down towards the floor. Your heart lifts. With your next exhale, draw a big circle with your arms. Bring your arms up, gaze up to your hands, palms meet. Exhale, forward, forward, hands to the floor, or if you have blocks or books, use them to place your hands on your blocks or books. As you inhale, lift your gaze, lengthen your spine. Feel free to bend your knees here. And then step your right leg back, bring your right knee to the floor. Turn the right foot on the back. Find stability here, lengthen your spine, push your hips forward. And with your next inhale, push your left foot into the floor, bring your arms up, gaze up to your hands. Exhale, hands back down, look forward, turn your right foot, extend the right leg, step back into a plank and push back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, lengthen your spine. With your next inhale, look between your hands, step your right leg forward, left knee between, left knee to the floor. Turn your left foot on the back. Take a moment to really lengthen. Look forward, lift your heart. And with your next inhale, right foot, leg stabilizes. You're bringing your arms up, look up. Exhale. Arms, hands back down, look forward, turn your left foot, extend the left leg, step your left leg forward next to your right. Ardha Uttanasana, long back. Exhale, forward, look at your knees, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Return to your Tadasana. Make sure your feet are parallel again. Now feel free to bring them in contact or keep them hip distance apart as you prefer. Back is nice and long, find stability. With your next inhale, bring your arms back up, follow with your gaze. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, the blocks. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your back. As you exhale, keep on looking forward, step both of your feet back into a plank, push into your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. With your next inhale, return into plank. Bring your knees to the floor. And now just start bending your elbows really close to your chest. Bend down to a 90-degree angle. Look forward, push your heart forward as you turn your feet on their back. And then extend your arms, lift your pelvis and your knees upward facing dog. Turn your feet back, one at a time, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, come forward into plank. And this time either do the same version again or start bending your elbows 90 degrees. Look forward, keeping your knees lifted. Push through your toes, lift your heart. Roll your shoulders back, upward facing dog. And exhale, return. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. With your next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, and step or hop your feet between your hands. Neck is long, gaze forward. As you exhale, fold forward, look at your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your back, Ardha Uttanasana, look forward. Keep on looking forward as you exhale and step back into plank, and now straight away lower down your way, either with or without your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths in your down dog, lengthen your spine. And then lift your gaze as you inhale, bend your knees and step your feet or hop your feet between your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Tadasana. Now bend your knees, bring your glutes back, lengthen your arms towards the floor. Try to bring more weight onto your heels. And with your next inhale, lift your arms for Utkatasana, look up. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, and then extend your legs. And lengthen your back, look forward. Exhaling, step back into a plank and lower down your way. Inhale, find your up dog. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Step your right foot closer to your left. Inhale, extend your left leg up. Bend the left knee, elevate the right heel, and then bring your left knee to your belly and roll forward, stepping your left foot between your hands. With your next inhale, lift up into a high lunge. And then place your right foot on the floor, open it a little less than 90 degrees. Open your arms to the side, find your warrior two. Look over your left hand. Let your right hand sink on the back of your right leg. Turn your left hand up. Lean back, reverse warrior. Inhale here. As you exhale, return into warrior two. Windmill your arms down, turn your right foot forward. Find your lunge again. And then step back into a plank. And one more time, lower down into your vinyasa. Push through your toes. Open your heart as you lean back, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Extend your right leg up. Bend the right knee. Elevate the left heel. Bring your right knee to your belly. Step your right foot between your hands. And from here, lift up. High lunge. And then place your left foot on the floor. And open your arms for warrior two. Gaze over your right hand. Take another breath here. The right hand turns up to the ceiling, left hand sinks onto your left leg. Lean back, reverse warrior. As you inhale, return into your warrior two and straight away windmill your arms down. Hands to the floor, look forward as you step back into a plank. And one more time, lower down with or without your knees. Push your heart forward, turn your legs. Up dog and exhale. Downward facing dog. Take another breath here, lengthen your spine, push into your hands. Enjoy this down dog. And then with your next inhale, one more time, shift your body weight forward, come into a plank. Bring your knees to the floor. This time bend your elbows, keep your pelvis where it is, so your sit bones want to remain up. But you're bending your elbows, bringing your chest and your chin to the floor. From here, lower all the way down to your belly. Turn your feet on the back. Keep your hands where they are. Place your chin on the floor for a moment. Now find the contact of the backs of your feet with the ground. Really push them down. Let them be your anchor. Roll your shoulders back and down. Try to bring your elbows together behind your back. And with your next inhale, lift your head, lift your chest. Look forward. And exhale, come back down. Now place your forehead on the floor so your back is nice and long. Take a deep breath here. And then one more time, activate your feet into the ground. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your elbows together behind your back. Inhale, lift your head, look forward. This time, as you exhale, lift your hands from the floor, just a centimeter. Keep on looking forward. Take 5 deep breaths here, in through the center of your heart, and exhale through the tips of your toes. And ask yourself if your feet are in contact with the floor. If they are not, relax your legs and your glutes. One more. As you exhale, come back down to the floor, let your forehead sink down, and then extend your arms back alongside your body. Lift your arms a bit from the floor, turn the palms of your hands towards your legs. Again, roll your shoulders back and down. Try to lengthen your arms in the direction of your feet, bring them together behind your back, and interlace your fingers. And then extend your elbows, inhaling, lifting your head and your sternum, exhaling, lifting both of your feet for Shalabhasana or locust pose. And also here, take 5 deep breaths, and as you inhale, imagine you're inhaling through the center of your chest. As you exhale through your tiptoes, lengthen your body even more. Inhale, lift a little bit, and exhale, lengthen. Last one. At the end of your exhale, slowly release, come back down to the ground. Build yourself a little cushion with your hands to be able to rest your forehead comfortably. And take a few deep breaths here, releasing any tension you might be holding in your back, in your legs, in your glutes. And then lift your head from the hands, extend your right arm forward and turn over your right side onto your back. Place your hands on the floor. Place your feet on the floor, close to your glutes, and try to grab your heels with your hands. If you're not able to grab them, then just walk them in as close as possible for you today. And once you've found your position, place the palms of your hands on the floor. Now take a deep inhale here as you are on the ground and consciously arch your spine. So you notice that your lower back is lifting a little bit. And then as you exhale, roll your pelvis back, pressing your lower back into the ground, press into your heels, and slowly start lifting your pelvis from the floor. Push your feet down. Lift as high as you can, pushing through your glutes, and once you've reached your maximum position, try to bring more weight into your shoulder girdle. That means pushing your feet and your knees forward, where your heart wants to come to your chin. Interlace your fingers behind your back, and stay here. And if this is really comfortable for you and you don't feel any little crunching in your lower back, then try to release your glutes. Notice the difference. And with relaxed glutes, see if you can bring even more weight onto your shoulders. Take another deep breath here. And then release your hands. Place the palms back on the ground. Lift both of your heels so you're having more space. And then slowly rounding from your shoulders, you're rolling back down to the floor, vertebra by vertebra. And once you're all the way down, let your heels come back down as well. We're going to do the same thing one more time. So again, arms are extended, palms of your hands on the floor. Inhale here, arch your spine. Really do that movement consciously to feel the difference. And then as you exhale, roll your pelvis back pressing your sacrum down, push into your feet, activate your glutes and push up into a bridge. Once you're up again, hide your arms behind your back, walking them closer together, interlace your fingers, and then bring more weight onto your shoulder girdle, and if you can, relax your glutes. Last deep breath here. Release your hands, lift your heels from the floor, inhale one more time, and with your exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra from your shoulders towards your lower back and replace your heels on the floor. Now you can do this a third time, or if you would like to try wheel pose, then follow along. Otherwise, just go ahead, do the bridge one more time. Now for wheel pose, your feet don't change position. You're bringing your hands on the floor next to your ears. Your fingers are pointing forward in direction of your body. Okay? Now be careful that your elbows are not drawing out to the side, but you want to bring your elbows together as far as possible in front of your face. When you're ready, with an inhale, push into your feet at the same time, push into your hands. And if you've done this before and are not scared, bring the top of your head to the floor, otherwise just push up completely. If you have the top of your head on the floor, use the chance to adjust the position of your hands, your elbows. When you're ready, push all the way up and extend your arms. And now also here, try to bring more weight towards your chin. So you want to push your heart in the direction behind you, towards the wall behind you that you're looking at right now. Maybe you can step your feet a little closer, or maybe you want to extend your legs. Just find your version. Stay here. And also here, try to relax your glute. See how that feels. And if it's too much in your lower back, then just activate them again. One more deep breath. And then, if you've walked your feet in, walk them further out again. Slowly start bending your elbows again. Come to the top of your head. Don't be scared. Come to the top of your head. And from here, bring your chin towards your chest. So you're rolling onto your shoulders, lifting your heels a little bit, and you're rolling back down to the floor. Extend your arms. Walk your feet a little bit away from your glutes and to the outer edges of your mat. And then let your knees drop together at the center. Bring your right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart, elbows on the ground, and close your eyes. Feel your breath moving your body. And try to calm it down again. Observe the effects of the practice so far, the sensations it's creating. And then slowly move your knees away from each other. Step your feet back to the center of your mat. Bring your right knee up to your chest as far as possible. Grab it with both of your hands. Pull it up while your left leg extends. Both of your feet are active. And then extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Push your right heel up. Hands on the back of your leg. Let your hands come down as far as possible towards your glutes, so you're able to place your arms, your shoulder blades on the floor and relax your shoulders and neck. And stay here. 5 deep breaths. Two more. And with your exhale, bend the right leg. Step your left foot into the floor, close to your glute again. Place your right heel under your left knee. And let your right knee draw out to the side for a figure 4 or lying pigeon. And from here, find a version that suits you. Lift your left foot from the floor, grab your left thigh from behind with your hands, and then either let your left foot sink down, or maybe extend your leg, or maybe bring the lower leg in contact with your thigh, and just stay here. And also here, try to relax your shoulders and your neck. Release your left leg. Place the foot back down on the floor. Let your right knee slide over the left as if you were sitting in a chair crossing your legs. Open your arms to the side and let them drop to the floor. And then bring your hips a little further to your right and let both of your knees drop over to your left. And if here you notice that your right shoulder is lifted very much from the floor, place your knees on a block. Close your eyes. Calm your breath again. One more. Inhaling slowly, roll back onto your back. Liberate your legs. Extend your right leg. Bring your left knee up to your chest. Pull it up as far as you can. Your feet are pointed, toes are pointed. And then extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Hands on the back of your left thigh. Again, let your hands sink down so your shoulders are able to relax. And now push the left heel up to the ceiling. 5 deep breaths here. Look up to your left big toe. One more. As you exhale, bend the left leg. Step your right foot closer to your glute. Bring your left foot under your right knee. Let your left knee drop to the left. And then again, find the same version you've been doing on the other side. Calm your breath, and if you feel a lot of tension in a certain body part here, then try to guide your breath into that area. Okay, and then slowly release your right leg, bringing the foot back to the floor. Let your left knee cross over your right. Extend your arms to the sides. Move your pelvis a bit to your left, and then let both of your knees come over to your right side. And again, close your eyes. Try to soften your neck and your shoulders. And breathe deeply and calmly. One last breath here. As you inhale, roll back onto your back. Liberate your legs. If there's any last movement you feel like doing, take a moment to do it. And then extend your legs, extend your arms alongside your body, palms of your hands facing up for Shavasana. Make sure you're really comfortable and able to stay here immobile for a few minutes. And once you've found your position, close your eyes. Take one last deep inhale through your nose. And then exhale through the mouth, and exhaling, release. Every tension, every control, every thought you're holding, let it go. Try not to control anything anymore, not even your breath. Just let it flow naturally. And take a moment here to bring your attention back inwards and observe. Just observe without doing anything, just being. your attention back into your physical body. Notice your breath, let it flow a little deeper again. And slowly start reactivating your body. With your eyes closed, gentle movements, slowly, starting with your toes, your fingers, up through your ankles, your wrists. And then slowly involving the whole body. Do anything you feel like doing. And when you're ready, bring your knees to your chest. One more time. Hug your knees in. Keeping your eyes still closed. And then slowly roll over to your favorite side. Stay here for another moment. Observe. And then help yourself by pushing with the top hand into the ground to come up into a seated position. Find a comfortable seat, either with your legs crossed or sitting on your heels. Place your hands on your knees, lengthen your spine, and take another few deep breaths. Observing how you're feeling now, how you're doing, how your energy level is, the quality of your breath. And then bring your hands in prayer position in front of your heart. Your thumbs are touching your sternum, pushing it gently up. Thank yourself for practicing today. Thank yourself for completing this mission. I wish you a wonderful day.